Dressing up as a Native American or an indigenous person is disrespectful because that's how, back in the day, that's how they dressed all the time. That's like making fun of them and their ancestry. And some of them still dress like that to this day. It's no different than me putting on a uniform and having all the badges and patches from the military or whatever, and me saying that I earned them. And the feathers that they have, they earned them. It's like badges of honor. So it's disrespectful to wear them if you have not earned them. The same thing goes for Inuit people of Alaska. They dress like that. Some of them still dress like that to this day. And there's no wavering from it. Certain things have been passed down to generation. And when you put them on as a costume, it's no different than wearing blackface. That's very disrespectful to pretend that you're black. And not only pretend, but to make fun of their culture. So that's what it's about. That's what makes it disrespectful. In a nutshell, there's a big difference. And now, dressing as a geisha or a samurai, those are characters that are part of their culture, the Japanese culture and the other cultures. So I don't find that they find that offensive. Some may, but I've actually done research on my own, and they don't find that offensive because they're characters. It's no different than dressing up as a fireman or a chef to them. So it's just characters, part of their culture, but that's not how they were on a daily. It's just, if you do it in good taste and good intention, then there's no harm. But if you're doing it to make fun of them, I could see where they have a problem with it. See, I seen Aladdin and Jasmine, right? They weren't Indian or anything. They weren't from India, but they're characters from a cartoon that is placed and is part of a culture. There's stories from characters that are part of a certain culture, and that's not, I don't find that that's disrespectful, and I believe that most people would agree with me on that. Some might find it disrespectful, but most wouldn't. But when you dress up as a Native American or an indigenous person, or blackfacing, you wear the black face with the big lips, that's disrespectful because you're making fun of their culture, which is very disrespectful. La Dia de las Muertes is a holiday, the Day of the Dead. Anybody can celebrate it. We celebrate St. Patty's Day, and hardly any of the people that celebrate it are Irish or Scottish. So, it's the same thing. We celebrate Chinese New Year's. We celebrate Mardi Gras. Cinco de Mayo, man. Martin Luther King Day. I'm not black, but I celebrate it.